On today's after show, we have Swana, Armada, Luxray, Charmeleon, Almastar, Shiftry, Plusle, Beautifly, Rotom, Aggron, Mandibuzz, Lucario, Feraligatr, Garchomp, and Rhydon. Welcome to the third installment of the TPROTW Aftershow. It's great to be back. Not for me. What's wrong with you, SimSage? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that we have to interview 15 people this time? I mean, the first time we interviewed like 12! Well, bro, there is one thing. I mean, you're gonna be... I mean, a lot of them were voted off because Deoxys and that dumb trick during the first two episodes after the second one aired. And besides, mostly people are going to be paired up in clumps when they got eliminated anyway, so it's not like you're going to be doing all that. Yeah, Simisear has a point. Whatever. Let's just get this started. Okay then. Well, most of us are happy to be here. I mean, you still have me, Altaria, and my little monkey Simisage. Oh, Altaria, we are in public. And we also have the amazing P in the Gallery of 9 up in the top right. Hey! And we also have the rest of our cast. Wait, where's Jinx? I have no idea. Well, whatever, she can do whatever she wants to do. Anyway, before we start interviewing, let's take a look at our 15 competitors who couldn't win this season. Is it just me, or is this room really scrunched up? Well, it's not. It's pretty scrunched up. I mean, there's Garchomp, Rhydon, Armada, and Aggron. Plus, also Shiftry and Feraligatr are kind of big. Hey! Sorry. So at least it's gives me and Beautifly. Weakens looked. Rotom has a point there. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna ask one question and one question only. And that question would be, why the heck is my boyfriend tied onto that cooler? Well, he would go insane if we didn't. Why can't he talk? We put some Shiftry had a gag. Shiftry, you keep your life private? I keep my life private. I'm scared. Ditto. So there they go. Okay, any reason why he did that? Wasn't me. Not me. I can't have anything. Don't look at me. Nope. Sorry, I found it. Jinx was holding something. I was holding on to it for a second. I'm not even going to question that anyway, Mishana. Anyway, our 5 first guests, who were all eliminated in the episode because of either a Magmortar or a Gengar, were all already in the other room, so let's go see them now. Okay, guys, sorry for the rude invasion. Could have at least warned us. I did say rude invasion. He has a point. Anyway, I want to start with the ones who were technically eliminated first because of how it all happened. So, Swan and Armada, how did it feel to be kicked off because Magmortar set you ablaze? Well, to be fair, I'm really the only one who got eliminated because Magmortar set us ablaze. I could have put it out fast enough, but there was also the fact that I had Armada with me, and he's a rock type, and so I got very skeptical about it all. Yeah, the only reason I'm eliminated is because that dumb primate had to throw me into that cage. Well, you kind of asked for it when you insulted him. Oh, shut up, you dumb you golden lizard. How is that an insult when you said I'm golden? Yeah, he has a point there. Anyway, speaking of Charmeleon, Luxray, and Almastar, how did you guys feel about being eliminated? It sucked. I don't know why Gengar just took us out. I think he just took us out because we did the last 3 there, and he needed to win. Still, that knows no bound. And that really sucked. I mean, I'm away from most of my friends now, and it stinks that I got eliminated just like that. I'm surprised Shinxboy 1 didn't have any strange reaction to this. Oh, he probably did. He just didn't want to admit it or anything. Yeah, that's probably the reason. Well, anyway, Anyway, let's all sit down back in the main room. Wait, aren't you going to like our votes or something? Well, we really have no... Well, you guys were automatically eliminated, so we can't do your votes. And the way you went wrong part really is kind of current on the episode you were eliminated in. Sometimes about you, but we really can't do it for you since it's obvious how you were eliminated. And if you want, and if anyone else cares to know, just go watch episode 19. Sounds fair to me. Okay then, now that all those people are standing pretty. Yay! Shut up, you. Anyway, it's time for the next guest. Our next two guests are hyperactive mouse thingy. One of the half of the hyperactive mouse duo, and the other one's an bomb enthusiast. There's a difference between an obsessed and enthusiast. The difference, though, none of us really know. Nope. And also has a personal vendetta against our friend Zorak over there. Wait, you mean you're actually bringing him here? Oh, God, no! That's right. Welcome, Shiftry and Plesso! Hello! Hello, Zorak. Oh, God. May I remind you that if you bomb Zorak on the premises of this after show, you will be sued. And you will probably be put in jail. Aww. Yay! I'm saved! Yeah. Just wait. Yeah. The moment those cameras go off and everyone's off the studio, you're gonna be bombed in a millisecond. Oh. And if I have anything to say about it, you probably don't. What? Anyway, let's go to the interview. Okay, you two. How did it feel to be voted off like that? It sucked. I mean, first I get trapped in a jail cell, then someone steals a bomb, and now I'm eliminated. I didn't think that day could get any worse, but then somehow Ringo came and used steel wing and cut my rope. I fell to the ground. Yeah, it kind of sucked. Sad thing was, Jaxus literally put us over Alcatraz. I landed safely, but he landed in Alcatraz. The worst part, turns out after they were done, Jaxus stuffed some survivors in Alcatraz. Ouch. I had to get depoisoned for a week. Well, I feel bad for you, dude. Anyway, so Plesso, how did you feel? Sorry, you two are like almost the same. Well, I felt sad. I had to go away from one of my best friends. I really liked. I can't speak. I really liked Kulava. He was a great friend, and now he's gone from my life. Too bad too. I knew he was gonna ask me out eventually. Wait, you knew he had a crush on you? Of course I knew. I've been his friend for years. But he couldn't ask before I got eliminated. Probably the same deal with Swallow and Vigoroth. I don't like Swallow! Vigoroth, go away! Whatever! What does Vigoroth do? You know what? I don't care. Yeah, let's just go to your votes. Okay, before we get started, I'd like to say that Lucario, when he first came here, went on a primal rampage like Primeape on a natural Tuesday, and pretty much hurt some electrical things. That's why this episode show is coming out a bit late, because we had to get everything fixed. We got everything fixed, though the voting board, we can't make everything appear now, so it's all going to have to be like one thing like this. So if you wanted to dispense on who voted who, too bad, we can't do that anymore. It's a darn shame. Anyway, the votes were between you two and Kulava. Kulava only got votes from Immortus, Samurai, Lucario, and Mandibus. Shifter, you got the most votes, with votes from Aggron, Glalie, the Challenge Diva, Plesso, hey, sorry, Kulava, Beartic, Sharpedo, Pikachu, and Swampert. How would they vote for me? They're my friends. I don't know. And Minun, we're all confusing you for Minun today. Plesso, you got votes from Shiftry. Hey, no hard feelings. Breloom, Gramble, Blastoise, Fraligator, and Kingdra. 6 votes is enough to get you out. And for Shiftry, you got a whopping 10. Sorry. I hate this. Okay, so this is plain and simple. We couldn't figure out why you two were eliminated. We looked through the episode a million times. Couldn't think of a thing. Nope. Darn. Well, let's move on. Okay, everybody, so that's over. It's time to introduce our next guest. Oh, I'm sorry, next guest. Sorry, so many groups I can't think. Whatever. Anyway, our next guest is the useless being in the world. Was eliminated for the same reason as Yuxi's first elimination in the Pokemon Legends series, and is a butterfly. Meet Beautifly.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Beautifly. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing fine.
Didn't have to get crunched up in that room. Speak for yourself.
Well, whatever the case, come at me.
I thought you were doing this. No, I think our contract says today we have to do it all together. Anyway, Beautiful, how did it feel to be eliminated?
I kind of expected I was going to be eliminated at one point or another. I knew I was useless, and everyone else knew it. So I decided to see how long everyone would go before they realized, wait a minute, she's useless!
It took him a dang long time. I mean, you lasted 21 episodes. That's pretty good for a useless person who started at the beginning of the season.
I know, isn't it amazing? And I only really did one challenge we had to volunteer for. Well, that's amazing, Beautifly. Let's go to your votes. Okay, Beautifly, the votes were between you and Rhydon. Rhydon got votes from you, Swallow, Glasgow, Minun, Meloetta, Glade, and Slowking. You got votes from just about everybody else. Rhydon, Gengar, Bismagius, Toxicroak, Rotom, Garchomp, Swallow before she became a Lilligant. Heracross, Primeape, Staraptor, Zangoose, and Rampardos. That is amazing how many votes you got. Sorry to say that to you, but you got a lot of votes. You got 12 votes, more than Shiftry. Yay! Shut up, Shiftry. Aww. We have only one reason for you. You were useless. Somehow I saw that coming.
Okay, then now that we got Beautiful's painfully easy segment out of the way, it's time for our next guest. He talks pretty strangely as the Plasma Pokemon. He was dating a Swaloon before she turned into a Lilligant by a cursor, apparently. I don't understand him at all. And he's probably the most annoying person ever. Meet Rotom! Zemazage, you're done with this. I'm gonna fucking kill you! Like you can. You're an electric type. You're an electric ghost type. That won't work on me.
You do realize that that there are like 12 microwaves in the back room, right?
Oh, crap. Okay, who put microwaves in the back room?
Me.
You guys all suck. Hey, bro, look in the red. At least I didn't do it. Nor Blossom. You are a fire type. You don't need to do it. Point. Anyway, let's just go to the interview room.
Okay, Rotom, how do you feel to be eliminated?
That stupid Gengar got me eliminated. She will die. Good luck with that. Anyway, do you have any regrets? The only regret I have is finding that bomb. And apparently I looked at some stuff that gusted wave was actually Beetle using guest. That was bullcrap. Bullcrap, I say. Well, whatever the case is wrong with you, let's go to your votes.
Okay, well, Tom, your votes were by...
Well, basically, I really don't want to read that list. I think that's more than Beautifly's votes. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, by one vote, you got more votes than Beautifly.
That's just sad, dude.
Yeah, and the rest of the votes were for Zangoose, which were from you, your girlfriend, Rhydon, Swallow, and Staraptor. Everyone else voted you out. It's a cruel world today. It really is. Okay, Retom, we have 2... Wait, did I just say Retom? Yeah, you did.
Hey, whatever.
Anyways, Retom, here are your votes. Your reasons.
First, you are annoying to... Wait, why did I say some? I should have said most in that thing. Whatever. You are annoying to most of the people in this show. Sorry. So, what's the second reason? Yes, it's Gengar. Yeah. That's Zybe kills that. Okay, we're not going to let votes on Finish the Sentence because this is a family show. Hopefully. Yeah, it is. I hate you all. Anyways, our next guest was voted out during the crossover episode with the Andy X Challenge Anime Insanity. She's probably one of the smartest people on this show compared to my brother or Meg Mortar. Only that we hate Meg Mortar, right? Exactly, Philo Swine. And she's aligned with Samurott, meaning that we should also hate Banforce more now. Wait, what does that even mean? Everything. Please meet Agron. Grr. And I'm about to die, aren't I? Probably. Okay, Agron, we just skipped away from everything that just happened. I need therapy. I'm gonna get you some. Anyways. So, Agron, how did it feel to be it sucked. I got 4 out of 6 votes. How come? Well, no one really liked you, Agron. I mean, the only reason, if Deox didn't prove that, if they didn't put that twist down on this episode, you could have been safe. Keyword could have. Whatever. What are my votes? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, I'm with my brother on this one. Wasn't it obvious? You got votes from everyone who wasn't in Samurott's lines. And Galili was going to backstab you. He just decided to he just wanted to make it suspicious to Samurott, so he just voted for Blastoise. Yeah, you were voted out with 66.6% of the votes. So sad. Okay, Agron, we got 3 reasons. I think you're the only one with 3 reasons today. Whatever, what are they? Your first one was you worked with Samurott. That's kind of a given. Shiny Camerupt. You see, if you didn't fight with Shiny Camerupt, maybe you could have made it there on time and not been up for elimination. It's just a thought. And your other reason was Infernape, Deoxys, and Haxorus. We were going to put an and between Deoxys and Haxorus, but there wasn't enough room. And we're not toning down the size. Sorry, people. Anyway, all the hosts decided to make that fun little idea to have the final 2 groups, the 2 groups that made it there last or didn't make it there at all, the losing team had to go to elimination, and you were in the group that didn't make it there at all. Well, one of them anyway. No, you were in the group that didn't make it at all. Sharpedo's group at least made it. I don't care. Okay, that's interesting. And we only have 2 more interviews. Yay. Our next guest is a vulture. Need to say more? You should, and I'll say more. She collects bones for a living for some random reason. And her boyfriend has become a megalomaniac. Is that even a word? Probably not. He still likes saying it though. Meet Mandibuzz. Hi guys. I haven't been on the after show since ours. Yes. Now you're being interviewed on your after show. Like you interviewed me and Sam Sage over here. Isn't this gonna be fun? No. Too bad. Okay, so how did you feel when you got eliminated? I felt shocked. I didn't think my team would vote me out. I kind of thought we were kind of gunning for Fraligator for what happened. But I guess my team decided to shoehorn my elimination in the end. Well, would you like to see your votes? Definitely. I want to see how I was eliminated. I never really looked back at the episode until after this. Okay, then we'll show. Okay, so you got votes from Galele Sharpedo, Pikachu for Alligator, Gramble, Monferno Kulava, Breloom, Swampert, and Kingdra. While for Alligator got votes from Mamortis, Samurott, Sceptile, Cacturne, Lucario, Beartic, and Blastoise. I think that's literally a 1 vote difference. Nope, 2 vote difference. Oh. So, yep, you were voted. I'm not going to say the main reason. I think that's for the other segment. So, go. Okay, you have 3 reasons too. I thought Agron was the only one with 3 reasons. Oh, well, our memories dumb, and we understand that. Your reasons were, first, Galele. How did Galele fare? Well, if there's something you should know, Glalie and Lucario seem to have some sort of past. And surprisingly enough, that past led to you getting eliminated so Feraligatr would stay. Oh geez. The next reason? Rhydon. Now Rhydon kind of orchestrated your elimination. Involuntarily, of course, though. He didn't even know he would be eliminated. Because when he hit Black, when he did that thing to break Feraligatr, it then led to Glalie to make the plan to get rid of you. And your last reason was your boyfriend. Now, it kind of goes to the favor of Glalie again, but more of that your boyfriend can be a jerk sometimes. Let's face it. Yeah, he can. Okay then, let's move on. Okay, finally, we have our final four guests. Final four guests. One of them might as well be a juvenile delinquent. I think he was in juvie at one point. What? Another's a megalomaniac? That's just so fun to say. Another's a team backstabber. And at last got voted out for no reason. Please welcome Garchomp, Feraligatr, Rhydon, and what the hell is wrong with Lucario? I'll tell you in the interview room. Okay, so now tell me what the hell's wrong with Lucario. Well, we realized that if we button off his tapes, he'd probably go crazy. So then we got the reason. I know Ice Beam, and we can probably chart him out. So we made it Lucario-sicle. What is he saying? I think he's trying to get out. Can he get out? No, that's some really powerful ice. Glalie taught it to me. Sweet. So, how would you all feel about being eliminated? Everyone except for Lucario. We are kind of your statement. It kind of sucked. Why did it happen? I saw it coming. Yeah, you do realize I'm still gonna kill you after this, right? What? Okay, so now it's time for the votes. Let's go with Team Deoxys first. Feraligatr and Lucario, and Glalie also got votes. Feraligatr, you were voted off by Sceptile, Cacturn, Beartic, Samurott, Blastoise, and Water. Why would Blastoise vote for me? I thought we were friends. They have an alliance. Everyone voted for me? No, not Samurott. Someone else. Oh, good. They got votes from Lucario. No shock. And Lucario got votes from Glalie, Pikachu, Sharpedo, Swampert, Feraligatr, Kingdra, Breloom, Quilava, Monferno, and Granbull. Yeah, that's 10 votes right there. In the meantime, Team Red was on a different mission. It also involved the two eliminations, and for some reason, Staraptor. We don't know. We don't know why Glalie voted for him. But Garchomp, you got votes from Gengar, Rhydon, Lilligant, Heracross, Primeape, and Toxicroak. Rhydon, you got votes from everyone else, from any pure person whose name isn't Glalie on your team who didn't vote for Garchomp. AKA being Swellow, Staraptor, Meloetta, Gliscor, Garchomp, Zangoose, Mismagius, Rhydon, Minun, and Slowking. Ouch. Yeah, I think that's 10 votes too. Yeah, 10 votes. Huh, what are the odds? Okay, everyone, so we're going to do something different for these guys. So we have color-coded pads for these guys so we can tell who's who. So first is yellow, so you should obviously know who yellow is. If you don't know who yellow is, you suck. Anyway, Glalie. Lucario, that's the only reason he got eliminated. Next is Garchomp for purple. Why do I get purple? Because you do. Anyway, it's Gengar. Gengar found a way to eliminate you. I don't know how. Neither do I. Next is Feraligatr. Feraligatr, we don't know how you got eliminated. It's kind of... we just can't figure it out. I guess it's understandable. And finally, Rhydon, you have 2 reasons. The first is Gliscor, because he was so pissed off about what you did to Feraligatr in the previous episode, he orchestrated the elimination. Wow, and the other is Gengar. Oh, that's right, he told me to do that for Feraligatr. Hey, what? Okay, that's it. That guy's gonna get beat down when I see him. Good luck. Good for you, I guess. Okay, Lucario stands down all whole day. This is pretty much, yeah. You ain't coming out of that. Okay then. Anyway, it's time for YouTube questions. So Darkrai, find your girlfriend and go. Okay, everyone, it's me, Darkrai, and me, Jinx, for YouTube questions. I officially let Jinx stay here because she can, for one thing, she can actually just bring people here. Plus, she volunteered for it. Yay! Anyway, our first guest is... Ooh, it's right on. Someone gave you a question? Really? Oh, shut up. What's my question? Right on. How long have you been in a relationship with Beartic? By Andy Exchange. Okay, you got some explaining to do, dude. Fine. I thought you saw the opening. No, I drew out that part. I'm not gonna question that. Anyway, I've been in love with Beartic. Beartic had a kind of a crush on me ever since she got here. She just finally looked really, really handsome as all. And she confronted me about it a few days later, and I kind of had feelings for her. So the two of us, we've been hanging out. We kind of had a secret dating thing because I didn't want her to get eliminated because of my reputation. So everything was going so fine. I mean, heck, the hint was even dropped during the challenge. I got eliminated, and if you couldn't tell, I must have not watched that episode. You did not watch that episode. I did, but you didn't. Where was I during that? Something about a shooting range? What was I on? Don't know. Anyways, I've been in love with Beartic for a few days. For probably a few episodes since she got there. It's really nice, though. Kind of sucks I'm away from her now. Well, good for you, dude. Good for you. Beartic seems like a nice woman. I'll go out of my sight. Okay, our next guest is Froligator. Yeah, I got a question. What is it? Froligator, how shocked were you to be kicked off in the NAX challenge? Would you give me a scale? 1 to 10. 1,000,005. Why that number specifically? Because it is. Okay, then. So you're pretty much shocked out of all hell. Yep. Okay, go away. And our last question of the night is for Shiny Drapion. If you can compete next season, do you think there's any way you'd possibly get far into the game? Wait, why didn't Sharpie Drapion come first? Hey, why is your question already up there? Error? I don't know. Wrong? I don't know. Also, it's from Wayerick. Alright. We never really knew how to pronounce this guy's name. Hey, if you're watching this, if you can put your name pronunciation in the comment section, that'd be really obliged. Thank you. Anyway, the question? Well, for one thing, we don't know if there's going to be like another season or not. Deoxys never dropped any sort of hint. He kind of dropped a hint for this season, but never a fourth one. But if I had to guess anything, I'd say possibly. I mean, okay, yeah. Every time I've been in the other two seasons, started from beginning, I end up getting up pretty early. But heck, maybe the next season's probably going to be some sort of all-star season. Well, heck, if it's an all-star season, the first season winner gotta be in it, right? Yeah. Besides, everyone knows me. I'm sure I can get far if there was another season, whether it was all-star or not. But good for you. Well, everyone, that's the end of this after show. Everything seems to be going very smoothly now. Yes, now come by when we have another 42 guest to come on. Another 42 guest to interview and reveal stuff to. Find out. And remember, people, there is no precise date about when these after shows come up. Usually, Deoxys will ask, whenever the next after show is about to appear, Deoxys will ask for questions for it. So just keep it in your head when you know. Okay then, so I'll see you later on this So from everyone, from the peanut gallery to the eliminated players to anyone else, we all say bye from the after show. Wait a minute, that's over? That means I can get the bombs all right. Wait, what? No!